been incredible, and it's amazing to think of how far he's spread across the world, and that's just mind-blowing what he's done.
I started when I was a kid playing piano, didn't really like it. When I was maybe 11 or so, I decided I wanted to play guitar, because rock bands like the Beatles were really big. And about a year or so later, I heard classical guitar for the first time. And when I heard that sound, it just really clicked with me. So I thought that's what I want to do. Through high school, I was taking music very seriously, and I always had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to do that as a profession.
One thing that people forget is that he's toured the world. He's really, really good. I was at school at Berkeley in Boston, and there's this band called Lettuce that was playing. And at one point, they were talking about their influences, and they mentioned Chris Laughlin.
The audience there, they were really appreciative, but they would just cheer and clap when they felt like it. So I'd be in the middle of a piece of music, and if they heard something that they really responded to, they'd start cheering.
When I first met Chris, he had been performing, and I met him at a music school. So I pretty much already knew about his career.
I've listened to several of the CDs that he has, and I'm always interested in hearing, what guitarists have to say on their instrument.
I lived in Europe for a while, and when I came back and settled in the Chicago area, I began the Christopher Laughlin Guitar Studio. Basically grew from there to where we are now, which is about 10 teaching studios and 18 teachers.
Chris was really professional with the business piece of it, so whatever he didn't know how to do, he was really good at figuring it out.
I had received notification from a teacher friend of mine that one of the faculty members here was moving away and would no longer be teaching here, and that the school was looking for a teacher to fill in that spot. And the rest was history from there.
Yeah, Chris as a boss is amazing. At the same time, he's serious enough where you gotta get stuff done when you need to. When we put on these student showcase concerts, those are super duper fun, and we get to take it super seriously as well and get the students to perform, play songs with other students, and Chris being involved with every aspect of that makes it great.
I think that that's when the school really started to use students in a new way, not just in terms of their individual private lessons, but also getting them together and forming new relationships and new friendships with other students so that they can get to know one another and enjoy playing the same music with each other.
For me personally, what makes it unique is just how much it feels like it's home. I've been here for so long, having started when I was 10 in those bands. Just living through that and kind of doing the rock band program, and then now teaching here, it just feels like I've always been here.
I guess it would be around May of 2020 when the pandemic had shut everything down. We just out of the blue got a call from Jeff Homer, who's the CEO of Ensemble Performing Arts Schools, and he was interested in finding out if we wanted to sell the school.
It was a thought-provoking decision, but the timing was pretty good, a little earlier than we would have expected to be selling the school, but you don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
When I first started teaching here, I knew Chris as a classical guitarist. In recent times, however, he's expanded his repertoire to include popular music, and he uses a lot of special effects with the foot switches, delay pedals and stuff like that to really create a very unique sonic landscape with the guitar.
Chris has had a massive impact. So many people have been to this school, know what it is, and everyone that's been here has been a better player and gotten better.
Chris has provided so much to this community, to the students that come through the school, whether they're his particular students or students with our other teachers.
The most important thing for young musicians starting out is to have a drive and a real hunger to succeed.
Have fun and enjoy what you're doing. That's the top priority, because everything else will come. The more you do it and the more you enjoy doing it, the better you will get.
It takes a lot of work to excel at this, but don't be afraid of doing a lot of work. It's fun to do that much work. You know, if you stick with something and just put your all into it, you can really accomplish something.
Continue doing something that you're passionate about, just as Chris has done, and use that in your life in whatever way you can, whether it's professionally or as a hobby, because it's always going to help you stay enriched.